'cause you know everything.
It's been Agatha all along.
Hey Marvel fans, welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, this is Dr. S. Today we're going to talk about episode 5. It's called Darkest Hour, Wake Thy Power. So, I really appreciated the previously on because it showed her at the Salem witch trial era, and then because I guess in WandaVision, that's where we found out her true identity, her Harkness identity, right?
Yes.
So she's tied to the stake, and then she's surrounded by her coven, and she's pleading with her own mom, like, don't, like, spare my life, right?
Yeah.
But then in return, sucks all the power out of all of them, including her mom, and then they're dead, right? So
She's very bad.
yeah, talk about power hungry.
Yes.
My Lord. All right, so thank you for that. And then now we're back to the road, and there is a blood moon. And the Salem 7 are after Agatha. Well, obviously, that was the Salem 7.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That she sucked all the power from. And also, you guys, fatal mistake, you left the door open to the road. I mean, is that real? Did they just say it like that? Because I'm like, wait, is that how they got through there?
An actual door?
I don't know.
I don't know
Like, you know when
either.
they were going down the stairs in the
Oh,
basement?
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
Silly.
So they must run away from the Salem 7. Teen has the great idea for the broomsticks, which at first Lilia is adverse to because she's like, that's not funny. They're just kind of commercialize it.
I loved that little
Yeah.
bit. That was hilarious because, yeah, I get it.
And claim that it's kind of a sexist thing, you know, domesticated thing. Okay, anyway, so they are on their broomsticks, they're loving life, and then they get sucked down. You know who's not rattled at all is Rio. The whole time, this whole episode, she's like, whatever.
She clearly is different. Like, she knows stuff.
Yeah.
Not everything. I don't know
Yeah,
the
'cause she's
depths
like-
of her involvement, but yeah, she seems
When
to know.
Lilia says something, she's like, yeah, say it. Tell them, like what you saw, because she knew. All right, so now we get to have the trial. So we end up at an 80s sleepover. And no 80s sleepover is complete without a Ouija board. Have you ever done the Ouija board?
No, I have not.
And why not?
I don't want to.
And why?
Because I don't want to know these things.
That's so funny.
Creepy.
I did not grow up religious. I know you went to, what, Catholic school?
Yeah, but I wasn't Catholic.
No, I'm only saying this because the people that grew up religious, even if you're not anymore, tend to like just totally stay away from this. I was all about the Ouija boards and the seances, and because I still think I'm a witch. Maybe I'm delusional. Anyway, I did Ouija boards so many times.
Did it move?
No. In fact, I would be the one.
Somebody has to move it.
I was the Agatha, and I would be moving it like playing a trick on my friends.
And people would know it was you?
Well, eventually I'd say yes, it is, because they get
Okay.
scared, and I'd feel bad that they were scared.
Because that's the whole thing, right? Is that you're supposed to trust that no one's doing that.
I don't know,
but
that was me.
Also, we all assume that someone's doing it, but everyone has to deny it.
Right. I would deny it until I was like, okay, I took it too far. But what I'm saying is I've done the Ouija board so many times, it never moves on its own.
I've never had an opportunity to do a Ouija board. I've never been where people had one and were like, hey, you want to do it? But I see them in the movies, in the shows all the time. I don't think I would do it, though.
If I bought you one for Christmas.
No.
On Christmas
like
Day.
our whole family gathers around. No, that's creepy.
See, I don't think it's creepy at all. But like even my husband is the same way. He didn't really grow up religious, but it kind of was around religion.
Yeah,
and so
I was around
he
it.
says stuff like, I don't want to do tarot.
It's taboo.
I don't want to like open up a portal or something. It's so funny. Which I don't know. Maybe that has nothing to do with it that I didn't grow up in a religion or something, but it doesn't scare me at all. Anyway, whatever. It made for a really fun episode. So the Ouija board is Agatha's trial, and what we find out is that Agatha needs to be punished. And that just sounds like something a mother would say, like, you have to be punished for this, or even just a parent in general.
Well, she did do bad things.
Well, she was bad.
So
Yeah,
I'm okay
it's
with
true.
it. I'm sorry, but like,
No, yeah.
I mean, she's our main character in this show, so you kind of forget. But then that previously on reminded me, and also just like what she did to Wanda.
She's bad news.
She's bad news.
Yeah.
So I need to remember
That's
that.
true. So Mommy Dearest possesses her and says that she was born evil. Now, let's see, chicken or the egg. Is her mom telling her these horrible things which turned her into the dark person that she is? Or is it she was born evil? And because her mom's like, I should have killed you when you were born, like pretty nasty stuff. Did she make her this way?
I know. There's so much we still don't know,
That's
right?
true.
Like we don't know.
We
We don't know what happened like with her son, what made her choose something over her son. Like we assume it was bad, but what if there was some redeeming thing, like some choice she had to make to save
We don't know
You know,
enough.
we don't know.
We
so
don't know.
you know there's gonna be something that makes us like, oh, okay, I get.
Yes.
Yeah. Because there always is.
Always,
Yeah.
right. We have to know, right? Eventually. Well, speaking of her son, so while Alice is in the process of saving her. Agatha does her usual thing and sucks all the power that Alice is using, sucks everything, takes everything out of her, and literally kills her. But while that's happening, Teen is at the Ouija board where Nicholas Scratch is written out. So he yells out Nicholas Scratch, and then she hears the voice saying, "Mommy, stop it," or something like that, which was so sad because you see her. I mean, she obviously cares about her child.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't know.
We don't know what the whole story
details.
is, which I'm dying to know.
I know.
I know.
The only person that was concerned and kind of mad at Agatha's mom was Rio. But also Rio jokes about slitting her throat. So it's a little confusing.
Well, Rio's got some, like, relationship with Agatha. Clearly, like, sexual lover relationship. So I feel like their whole, everything she says now is really, like, loaded.
Yeah.
You know, like she hates Agatha but also loves her at the same time. So I don't know, that's a really interesting relationship.
That was a funny line that when Rio was like, when you see Agatha's clearly super possessed and she's like, "Sweetheart, are you okay?" That says it just like that. All right. Anyway, everybody's rightfully so upset with Agatha. Just killed Alice. Part of your coven.
Yeah.
And she's not acting very remorseful. Like, maybe for a second, she's like, huh. But then she doesn't seem like she feels really bad about it. So Teen totally calls her out on it. Like, look what you did, you monster. And then he's like, I wouldn't have done the same. And then she gets real close. She's like, are you sure? And then she says, you're just like your mom. Okay. So what everybody thought, this is definitely Billy.
Yes.
Without saying it's Billy. Mm-hmm. But we see the blue eyes. So somehow he possesses Lily and Jen.
Well, he has the power just like his mom. So Wanda had the ability to like mind control people.
That's right, she did.
So she kind of did the whole thing with Westview, but she also did it in her episodes on like, or during like in the Avengers and all the movies that she was in.
Okay.
She could just like walk by and like and like
mind
possess
control.
people to do things. So yeah, he has that too.
Oh my gosh.
And the little blue mask that he has instead of the Scarlet Witch, he's a blue witch.
Crown.
Blue Witch? Is
A
that what
blue
it's called?
witch. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so he has Jen and Lilia get Agatha to the ground where she is then swallowed, and then they're swallowed, and then it's just Billy at the end.
Yeah. And why can we know his identity now? Does that mean the sigil is no longer needed?
Right.
Right? And who's the one who did it? Did he do it himself?
Oh.
So he couldn't even accidentally say who he was? I don't know. Because why? Because now his identity is clearer if it's going to show, you know, his whole, like, the blue mask thing.
Right.
So,
And what happened, because I don't know, I only have seen the TV show, MCU TV shows. Where's Tommy, the other son?
Well, he's dead too. Well, we thought they were both dead. According to like what we know from the shows, they're like gone, right? I don't know. I thought they were dead.
They're like in another...
Yeah. Because in Multiverse of Madness, she's going to try and get other versions of her kids from different universes. Because I think hers are dead.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's going, and Wanda's going like crazy and trying to take other Wanda's kids.
Okay.
Evil, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's not good either.
Oh my gosh, well, I'm glad that we now know the identity of Teen, so we'll call him Billy now, right?
I think so.
I kind of like calling him Teen.
I do too. Yeah.
All right.
Now, I feel like this episode, it really gets good for me. Because I was okay on the first few. Like, it was just kind of repetitive, but now I'm in. Because I need to see, like, where this all goes.
Yeah.
And are we going to find out more, like, where his brother is? And maybe where Wanda is.
Oh.
And what's he trying to do? Redeem, like, he's trying to get revenge, right?
That's what I would think.
For sure, has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, Agatha really is that bad. And she, I'm really curious about what happened with her son.
I just feel like they're going to make us feel bad for Agatha. Like, we're going to hate her, and then we're going to feel bad that we hated her, because that's just how it works.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, let us know what you thought of this episode by commenting below, and then we will see you next week. Thank you for watching, as always. Bye-bye.
Who's been messing up everything?